with another video. That's the Learn Guan Alphabets 2 with Huniah. Well, pardon me for today because my daddy passed on just a week ago. Okay, so that's the second week in April 2020. So I'm not really happy, but let's still learn. So we've already learned on the Guan alphabet, so and want to review the consonants again. The consonants, if you remember from the previous video, as in the description box, we have B, D, F, G, H, G, K, P, R, C, T, V, W, Y, and Z. Likewise, we have the vowels. That's the A, E, I, O, U. Another I told you it's mostly in the liquid language. Okay. Now let's move on to diphthongs. What are diphthongs? Well, there is a relative video to this lesson in the Guan language. So you will find the video linking to my Guan channel where there's a relative video where if you have problems with this, you can still visit the Guan lesson and you are going to even find relevant lessons to this and you can understand much better. So in the description below you will see the links to Guan and to the previous Guan alphabet video and to Nzima. So diphthongs is a combination of two or more consonants to produce a new sound. And you know the sounds in African languages are a bit different from European, American or Asiatic languages. So because of that, most of the sounds in African languages are formed from diphthongs combining two or more consonants. So our first diphthong could be B. B. So it is not GB as you see, but it's B. So combining this diphthong B with the vowels, you have ba, be, be, bi, bo, bo, bu, and b. So let's take some examples. We have ingbe. Ingbe. So ingbe is life in Chirepon. That's Equiapim Chirepon language. So the Equiapim Mountains, this is the language they speak. This is the Guan they speak. It's called Equiapim Chirepon. And they call life ingbe. We have another one, ingba. So ingba is hand in Kriafasa. Remember, this lesson is Guan alphabet, so I'm not targeting one Guan language, I'm targeting every Guan language. Okay, so ingba is hand in the Kriafasa Guan. We have buva. So buva is a road in Kriafasa. Then we have bane. That's bane is stupid or foolishness in Nzima. And then we have albasa. And albasa is onion in Gonja, okay, of the northern region. And we have nyingbesa. Nyingbesa is human being in the Daboya dialect of Gonja. So it's Gonja, but North Gonja, that's Daboya area. They call it as nyingbesa. And then we have bay, and bay is dog in the Equiapim Chirepon language again. Okay. So let's move to the next diphthong. That's P. Okay. So let's combine with our vowels. And we have pa, pe, pe, Poo. Very heavy sounds, I know. So let's go. In Lekpe, we have something like Opon Ofo. Opon Ofo. So Pong. Opon Ofo. So you have a visitor. Now Ofo is visitor in every Guan language, be it a Futu, Latte, Nari, Ofo, visitor. So Opon, the Pong is maybe the P, Pong, Opon Ofo. Now you have a visitor in Lekpe, Sekbele. We have Ekpoke. Ekpoke. And Ekpoke is tilapia in Nzima. Then we have Akpoke. Akpoke is health in Nzima. And we have Akpole. Akpole is health in Enyi and in Pepenza. Okay. Then again we have Pa. Pa is go in Nari. Okay, that's in Nari. They say go as Pa. And then we have Akpopo. Akpopo is mortar in Equiapim Chirepon. Akpopo. Then we have this sound. Actually, it is spelled NGM as on the screen because it evolved from B. Okay. Now those people who mainly use this sound are the Enombusu people. Now the Enombusu people call the language Gwa. So Enombusu Gwa. Okay. So that the people of Esikuma, Enom, Tosin, Boso around Juapon in the Volta region. Yeah. They evolved the B sound to M. So this sound is peculiar to them and maybe in Kunya. So let's go. We have Ma, Me, Me, Mi, Mo, 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 then Mu. So we have Me. So in the other one it is Ingbe, but those say Me, and Me is life in Enumbusugba. So want to say thank you in Enumbusu, they say Mine wong me, thank you. And you want to say maybe, oh, like don't mention me bete. Okay. Now, remember I told you that we split vowels into soft vowels and hard vowels. So let's review the soft vowels. Soft vowels we have A, E, and E. Then the hard vowels we have A, O, U, and E. So this is where you are going to understand the importance of soft vowels and hard vowels. Now let's take the sounds. The sh sound. So we have sha, she, 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 sho, 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 then shu. So pay attention to the she, and then the she. You realize that the spelling is now hy instead of the sh. Yeah, this is because most Guan languages resemble Akan, and most of them, and Akan has already developed its spellings already. So because of that, if Guan is now being developed, then all these factors must be put into place. And there is a trend that when you get to the she and shepherd, they normally look like Akan. So let's take something like Inshira. One language is Inshira, that's blessing. So in Nari, they want to say God bless you, they say Ebor Shirafu. Ebor. So Ebor is God. Shira, bless. Fo is you. Now in Guan, you is either fu or wo. It depends on which Guan you are speaking. So you know that it alternates. Some people will say wo, some will say fu. So Ebor Shirafu. That's in Nari. Now the Shira will spell as this. let's go. Let's take back in Chakosi. Chakosi back is shi, shi. But look at the spelling for shi in Chakosi. That's the sh. Now, so what does this mean? This means that mostly in about 90% cases, use she, and she as hy. Okay, but in some few or rare cases, you can use the sh. But then the sh shouldn't be popular. It's the hy that should be popular because of the account relation. Let's take another word in Guan. That's nkunashe. And Guan say nkunashe. And the way it's spelled in Guan is the same way it should be spelled in Akan. But then we have the Guan clan Shuoyi. Now, because Shuoyi, the shu, the initial dictant shu oyi, that shu is not having the she says, so it should rather mimic the sh Shuoyi. Now, the Efutu says something like Mashe ato. Mashe ato. Now, look at how it has been spelled. So let's go this way. So sha, she, she, she. So you see. Then shu, shu. Then sh. So then she, and then the she should always be HW. Then the rest will be SHW. Please maintain these spellings this way. Abide by the rules. Please don't joke with these rules. Otherwise, it won't be easy. Okay. So, okay, let's move to the next ones. We have ja, j, j, g, jo, jo, ju, then j. Please pardon my previous spellings. Please there she. It's rather HYW, not HW. Please pardon that spelling. So there she should be maintained as she. The HY, then the W will be added. Pardon my previous talking. Okay. So in Kiafasa, I want to say go. They say Jo. Jo. So there is a W there. Jo. That's go in Kiafasa Guan. Most Guan, when you want to say think or mind, they say adjeng. Adjeng. Now, we'll have it to be problematic here with Nzima because Nzima uses the account spellings. So the Nzima will use the DW. Well, you can. But then if you want to be patriotic to the Guans, then you use the JW. Because we always have what you call spelling restructuring. Even English is reconsidering, restructuring how it spells stuff. So Nzima could be restructured again to suit the Guan way so that it will link to its family. Yeah. So for the Nzima Adjeng, for that issue, let's take that separate. But then let's keep so we have Jukon in Nzima, that's the value Jukon, and that one is we are using the Guan spelling, okay, and not the then Adrenaline. That's also this adrenaline is also in Nzima. We are using the so let's move to the next group. We have Ja, J, J, G, Jo, 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 then Ju. Now, the J, and G, there's a reason why they should be spelled this way because of the Guan alternation of the G and G sound. So let's go to Educhrome. We have the Hebrew Chirepon. When you want to say, when they say manji, manji, but then Educhrome says mangi, mangi. So now manji, mangi. Supposing the G, as I'll be used G, you realize that the G, then the G will not be that related, but then the G Y shows the relation. Okay. Now we have latte, that's manchi. Okay, and then we have some people around Eduku, that's a manki. So yeah, then we have water. Now water is inju, that's the Guans. So you realize that we're using the J. Now inju is in the Educhrome dialect, inju, but then the other Guan use inchu, inchu, and Likpe is into, Buem is indu, Nkunya is also inchu, Gonja inchu, Efutu is insu. We have a way of saying like live there in Latin, that's letru, infane, letru. So you see how the tru is spelled. Letru, infane. Then we have cha. So we are using the TS sound, the ch sound. So we have cha, che, 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 cho, cho, chu, cho. So there again we have inchu, into, inju, insu. Then we have beche, beche. That's beche is come and see in Latin. And then Educhrome is beke. Gunya is also bake. And then achode, gichode, they say the gichode, they say bakere. Bakere. Yeah, so that's for them. They're on their own. Then we have Inchumulu. They also say bake. Bake. Yeah, bake. So let's leave the issues for them. They want to say calm down. Calm down is seche in Guam Languages. Seche. Then we have the alternating form. So in a foot, when they want to say get down, they say seche. When they want to say I'm coming down, they say ma seke. Then the che becomes that same a foot too. And then they change ma seke. In Latin, when you go there, they don't say se, they cannot say seche. But then they do come to say seke. So it's, and it goes on in Guan, like some will use the chi, some will use the k. Even Mpochele, there's in Zima, then the and used to say Mpokele. So that's for Guan. Then we have sweep, that's funchi. Sweep. And then we alternate it to funky. So you can when I want to say I'm sweeping, ma fuki. But then sweep, fuchi. Or open funchi, I'm sweeping, ma funchi, and we have the NK sound and the engine sound. So realize that the NK can alternate into engine. So let's go back to these Educro people. When I want to say open, they'll say funky, but then there are the same people who say fungi. So there's a link in the description box below where the Zima Basics 2, and I talked on alternating Guan sounds. Now let's go to Almighty Achode again. And they have Chilinga. Chilinga. So Achode. So Achode, if you are here, please like my videos. Okay. Then I understand that's Menka in Piafasa. Menka. But then when they put it in, they say Minga. So Unka Piafasa. You understand Piafasa, unkan Piafasa. But when you say understand Piafasa, menga Piafasa. So you can say menka Piafasa, but it's not nice. So you have to say menga Piafasa. Then it gets interesting. Yeah. Then we have Achode again, Chagbala. Chagbala. But then, unfortunately, that actually let's use CH in spelling Chagbala. But then, I will appeal to Shiarera, Power, and then other Achode chiefs like the Aman crowd of Achode Mine, Nananje Fune, and other Achodes to reconsider spelling in Achode, that's Gichode. And I appeal to all Guan communities, Efutu Mine, Awutu, Late, Chirepon, Nkunya, Enumbuso, Lekpe, Buem, Nzima, Ahanta, Pepenza, Bawule, Gonja, Nchumulu. I appeal to all of you to consider reuniting Guan languages so that Mother Guan can get its name back again. And once Guans are united, I believe there's a way forward for the Guan communities. Okay. So we have the R. Please, in Guan, it is never R, it's only a futu that uses R. Even the R is not stable. Sometimes they use the true R, and then the real R in the Guan is R. That's the real R. So it is R, not R. But then the enzymers have the uvula R, so they gargle it R. Okay, so irradie. That's battles, irradie. So the enzymers gargle the R. Then the others R, only a futu uses R. Okay. Now, let's get into this Guan accent. Please look for the Nkunya video and you realize what I'm talking about. Now, Guan have this N sound. And this N sound is something that Guans use to, I don't know, to place stress. So I don't know, it's quite complicated, but let's go to a sentence in Latin. Mebo chante. Now mebo is I am. Cha is room. So it's supposed to be mebo chate. But to bring the N, and there is, it's like it cuts across every one language. So you just can't tell why they do that, but that's what they do. So what we do is mebo chante. So the N must come. So the N is a separate particle on its own. Mebo chante. I'm in the room. Chi inchuante. Look into the room. Chi inchuante. Okay. We have this nari. When we want to say I'm coming, then we'll say member. Member. So that's the N sound. Member. That's a nari. Now, Guans also like stressing on final sounds. That's if they are vowels. Example, enemy, baso, beke, beche, betro. Okay, bake, then betro. So enemy, that's hair in Latin. Baso, that's come and collect in Efutu and Gonja. Beke, that's come and see in all Guan languages. Beche, come and see in Latin. Bake, okay, let's forget that one. I've already done that. Betro, that's come and pass in Latin. And then betro, that's come and pass in Gonja. And back to the nasalized sounds. We have this nasal sound, that is this N, okay, like, so you see it on top of the A you are saying. So the sound is produced from the nose. Nasalized sounds, yeah. For example, tano. So tano is buttocks in Efutu. Tano. Okay. Then we have ansuma. Ansuma. So ansuma is good morning in Chumulu, in Nari, and Krachi. Yeah, Kiti Krachi. That's ansuma, good morning. And then Almighty Gonja, we say anshuma. Anshuma. Yeah. Then we have antre. Antre. Then anuwala. Anuwala. So when we normally when we want to say okay or you want to give a spoon, we normally say awo. So it's either we say awo or yo, but then the yo, most Guans prefer the awo to the yo. So ansma awo, anshma awo, antre awo, anovola awo. So then when you want to say okay in Guan, it's normally awo or yo. Just feel free to use whichever one you want. And you want to say welcome, ansanaba or asankaba. Asankaba is good, and then ansanaba is our Inchumulo Karachi people. Then asankushun, that's thank you not in Gonja. So we are ending this lesson. Okay. So then, other questions? If you have questions, please drop them and I'll create the Guan Alphabet preview where it will be purely answering questions. So let's answer questions ourselves. So please drop all your questions that you always do and I'll answer them tonight. And please subscribe to the channel and share to everyone that you know, and let ones know that this time they must save their language. Thank you very, very much. Asankushu, Midabasi, Midawanasi, Midanais, Mineningba, Mineningme, Fabuyato, 44, Wabra.